turn this thing on. Oops, that's not good. Never good, but whatever. It's on. Let's crank her. Alright, here we go. Let me just reset the camera. Alright, we're gonna crank the gain and we're just gonna jam. So you don't really get a lot of gain out of it, obviously. It's not really meant for a super heavy metal distortion pedal, but so this is what it sounds like dry. Gain cranked. I'm trying to scoop it a little bit. So that's what it sounds like on its own. So this is what it's like when it's just driving my rig and I get the gain all the way turned down and the volume all the way turned up, so I don't have any overdrive really coming out of the pedal at the moment. But it kind of sounds like my other rig. Too many highs at the moment, I can turn them down. It's a little different. I mean, I can tell. It might even be better than the old crate from 30 years ago. Just because it has newer insides. I would say it drives the rig very well. For 5 watts, and I can still turn up pretty loud if I want. I could probably jam with a drummer with this volume, if the drummer wasn't really playing super hard. But yeah, it gets pretty loud for 5 watts. With my processor and the amp together, it seems to kick butt, and there's definitely volume, probably more than you need. For 5 watts, I was very, very impressed. Like, very impressed. It's great. I can take all the bass out, I can control the EQ, I got the 3 EQ knobs up here, but I also got it run through my rig where I have a 32 graphic equalizer right here, just because I'm picky like that. So the graphic equalizer just helps control more EQ, because I love the distortion. As if you couldn't tell. It's just nice and choppy. And just distorted. I don't know, just something about it I love. Alright, I'm gonna start playing with the knobs. Turn it down a little bit, but let's crank the highs a little bit. Look at how scratchy that gets. So you can draw it back. That's what I love. I want too much of everything so I can cut everything back. I feel like I have more control that way. You know, pull the highs back to where it's comfy. In the mids, you want to drive them, you can. That's crazy. So I pull them down to half, maybe a little below. And then the bass, tons of bass. It sounds a little funny when you crank it, but when there's nothing, it sounds like death metal. So I put it up to about, you know, a third, halfway. So cold, it's the morning. But I hope you get the idea of why I use the British Invasion for someone like me with my kind of rig. And it's also a good traveling amp, like if I'm gonna go jam with a drummer or record at someone's house or whatever. You know, you can bring an amp and it's like fits in your pocket, man. What? You know? It's just so like weird to have a tiny solid state amp that literally would fit in your pocket that you could jam with. You could probably use live, no problem, especially if you're mic'd, no problem. I couldn't imagine going to a gig with like just a cabinet, like a small combo, and one of these amps, and then have them mic it. It's kind of ridiculous. You don't even need to bring any of this. Probably still sound great. But I mean, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to hear myself on stage at all because it's just such a little amp. I need loudness on stage because there's never usually any PA monitors for the guitars, at least when you're a tiny crap band like my cover band. But no, we're not that crap though. We're really awesome. Check it out, Rifted Metal on my links page. I'm also a vocal singer, cover band vocal singer guy. Took me years to learn how to play voice. Like 30 years at least. To like tune my head and then be able to deliver it properly in a way that I don't hate. So yeah, check out Rifted Metal. Yeah, the link will be somewhere. Check it out. All right, so thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Right on. Thanks again, and be sure to check out the next video. We're going to be reviewing probably the Quilter next. So I've had this one for a while too, so this is also a solid state, but it's like very powerful. Very powerful. Very similar to that British Invasion in terms of how everything works and the features on it. But yeah, it's cool. I love these solid state amps, so right on. See you in the next video, guys. Over and out.